Welcome to a chilly December garage. Now, I'm making this video just before Christmas 2014, so if you're watching this before Christmas, well, a Merry Christmas to you. Right, I'm making this video mostly probably as a kind of reply to a PM comment I had about my C70 sort of buyer's guide video. And this guy, Jack in a Box, was actually his name. I mean, he's quite pleasant. He just sort of came back and said, oh, you know, thanks for the guide. I'm looking for one of these cars in the new year. But then he went on to say, oh, you know, you make a big fuss about the SC901 stereo in the C70. And to me, it looks like a piece of crap that I had in my 80s Astra. I'd rip that out straight away and put in a nice double din. And I think a lot of people have got that opinion, actually, about the stereo system that you do get in the C70, and I thought I'd make this video because it's hard to actually describe how good the actual standard 901 SC stereo actually is in the Volvo sort of C70. So I thought I would try and do a demonstration, even with this little crappy bloggy camera, just sort of trying to give you an actual real idea how good this stereo actually is. Now, the first thing I like about the standard C70 901 SC stereo is even before you actually switch it on, even before you get in the car, because it doesn't look anything. I mean, it really doesn't. It just looks like a kind of 90s stock hi-fi stereo system. It even actually has got a cassette player. Now, what stereos nowadays have got a cassette player? So when your no good kind of little tea leaf comes along with his little torch like this, and he's looking into your car, and he has a look in there, and he looks at your stereo, he's going to think, oh well, you know, that's a piece of crap, that's no good. And even if he actually, hopefully he doesn't, but even if, say, he forces your door open and then he gets into your car and then he has a closer look at that Volvo stereo, well, you know, he's still not going to be all that excited about it. Like I said, it's got a cassette deck, for Christ's sakes. So the chances of him actually smashing your dashboard, because he won't understand that it comes out so easy just with those little tags, so the chances of him breaking your dashboard up to rip that stereo out, I mean, it's not going to happen. He's not going to basically be able to sell that down the pub. So straight away, you know, I like the standard stereo for the fact that, especially being a convertible, if you park with the roof down, there's a very, very good chance that it's still going to be there when you get back. So yeah, I mean, the stereo does look quite old. It does look sort of fairly basic compared to integrated systems you get nowadays. But you've got a standard 3 CD cartridge system, which sometimes needs a little bit of cleaning, but they do work. You just sort of pop that out there, it does its own little thing. And then what I did to mine to sort of bring it up to kind of like 2014 was fit one of those little digital players there, you can see, which is quite neatly tucked away there. And I'll leave a little link in the description how I actually sort of fitted that. And with one of those in, you can now basically put in any MP3 track, and you just simply control it by using the CD6 button there on the stereo. You would control it as you would normal CD, using your tracks up and down. You can get one with it's got a Bluetooth in it as well, so you can actually connect your phone to the stereo. So there's no need really to rip these out of your car just to put in a cheaper kind of flat screen double din stereo, because the chances are with this ProLogic surround system and the 3 separate amplifiers that you get, the chances are you won't actually get such a good sound. It might sound better than this, but with all these different amplifiers, and certainly with live music, so many people have been disappointed. Anyway, that's my opinion, but I suppose I'm getting a bit old now. For what I'll do, look, I'll just leave this video, I'll just put on a kind of a fairly sort of modern bass track, to sort of give you a demonstration of how good this thing actually does sound. It's quite difficult. If I put anything on which YouTube will recognise, then they'll instantly mute the video. So hopefully the YouTube police won't get hold of me, and the track that I've found is quite generic, and it should be okay. But that's what I'll leave you with anyway. Okay, I'm going to try and do a sort of demonstration of the C70 901 SC, kind of like with a modern sort of bassy track. Do you know, it's really hard. I found this really difficult because, sorry, when I've had the Pro Logic system switched on, there's so much bass it just overloads the iPhone and it just starts clipping, and it also doesn't do my speakers much good. So I'm actually going to just try this video on the just 3-channel setting, which does actually reduce the bass a little bit, and I've got the bass actually turned down to the halfway setting, and I've dropped the roof down on the car as well to just try and help the phone, just sort of to give an idea. So it's hard, it's really hard to actually explain, but those with the actual 901 SC will know this. It has just got so much power, it is just too much. But we give this one a go anyway, so we'll see what happens. Well, there you go. I hope that gives you sort of some idea. Cheers. Thanks for now.